guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am so happy to finally be back on this share and recording a video for you guys. I feel like it's been for so long since I sat here, because for you guys it doesn't seem long because I've been like uploading videos, but those are pre-recorded videos. Like that challenge that I did with my friend, that video was recorded before, even before that hurricane hit. So those are pretty old, so like old to me, new to y'all. But I'm finally back and I'm finally ready to tell you guys some juicy stories and some complaints, some rants. You know, I usually, you know me. So anyways, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys enjoy this video and take a chance. That doesn't make sense. And would like to check out my other videos. I promise you guys are gonna laugh or even giggle a little bit. I've been told I'm funny, so make sure to do that. And then if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. As always, like, all your support means so much to me. But let's get on with this story time. So this story takes place in day 2 in college already. Day 2, guys, keep in mind this is day 2, not day 1, not day 3, 4, no, day 2. So like my second day on college, I already have an issue. If you guys seen my my first day college disaster video, that was a mess. You should check that video out before you come watch this one. I was in need of some pencils and notebooks because all I had was pens, and like for math, and I didn't have pencils at home, and I didn't want to ask my mom to buy pencils. That should have been like the easiest route to go, but I had financial aid, and I heard that financial aid could pay for everything that's in the little store in there. And so I was like, wait, like they can pay for like my pencils and stuff if I buy them there, because I was already in school and my next class was math, so I need a pencil for math and I need a notebook. So let me go ahead and see if I can buy something from the bookstore without actually using my money. Well, it's my money, but without using my actual cash money, and I can use the financial aid money as I've been told before. So one of the bookstores was super packed. Like the line goes from like all the way in the back, like around the building, because you know the beginning days of college, like I guess people are trying to get their books and stuff like that. So that was packed. So I decided to go to the one across from it, which is like another bookstore. It was more like a gift shop type of place, but they also like they're like connected. It's in campus. So I decided to basically, let me backtrack a little bit before we actually get inside the store. I was already having a pretty bad day. For some reason, I was getting really bad anxiety, like for first period, like out of nowhere. I don't know why I wasn't feeling good. Like my body was just not, like, I don't know, like I was just getting like little panic attack in the inside and like a lot of anxiety for nothing. Like I was just sitting there, the class was fine, it was just talking, but I don't know why, I just wasn't really having a good morning, I guess. So after that class, that's when we decided to go to the bookstore, and I'm feeling a little bit better now, and I'm still like with a little bit of anxiety, but I'm feeling just a little bit better. So we get to the bookstore, and there's a bunch of ladies. There was one Hispanic one, she was talking to somebody else, and there was like a bunch of other ladies, and they were like in the cashier thing. So, and then there was a big line. So at the end of the hall, at the end of one cashier, there was a big line. So I thought that line was for that cashier, and then there was another one empty. She was talking to some girl, and then the girl left, and then she said, my friend heard her say that if you have any financial aid questions to go to her. So my friend was like, oh, you have a question for financial aid, go talk to her. And I was like, you know what, right. So that's what I'm here for. So I decided to walk up to her. Big mistake ever. So I decided to go up to this box built and ask her for my question, right? So I'm like, hey, excuse me, and then she cuts me off right away. And let me tell you, I have never been preceded this way in my life, so I didn't know how to react. Like, I have never met anybody that was rude to me for no reason, like bluntly rude to my face in front of everybody. So all of a sudden, she yells at me in the store. Keep in mind, I'm like this far distance from her, from her camera to me, and she's like, were you in that line? But rude, like rude as and loud as like, were you in that line? And I was just like, I was just in shock. I was like, what? And before I tell you guys how I reacted, the way she said it, like, it can kind of, like, the way I'm telling you guys the story, it can kind of come off as, like, I took it out, she said it in a rude way. No. She yelled at me, said that yelling. Like, she could have said, were you in that line? I'm right in front of you. Why do we need to let the people that's all the way in the back of the fucking building know what happened? For one, there was a big line staring at me. I was already embarrassed. The other cashier ladies are looking at me. And she could have simply said, oh, excuse me, you need to get back in the line. Or, oh, excuse me, there's a line for this. Were you in that line? Oh, you know, you need to step in the line because there's a line, you know, you can't skip them. I would have been like, you're right, lady. You know, I need to go back to the line because, you know, I'm not, you know, I can't just skip them. That's true. But the way she said it and with attitude, like it was derogatory. Like, it was just coming from, like, a place of hate. Okay? So I was like, I literally laughed it off and said, oh, no, I didn't see it. Turned around and walking halfway to the line and watching those people stare at me because it was completely quiet still. Like, they were just looking at me. And halfway there, like, not that far away from her, like, I was probably like at the end of my bed, and then your guys are her. I turned around and I'm like, wait, I'm not gonna ask her now. Why she gotta yell at me? Why she gotta be so rude? And then I stormed off. Like, I tried to slam the door, but it didn't work. It was like one of those, like, doors you can't slam. So that's how it happened. My friend actually said that I had the most weird bipolar experience ever. She said that she didn't know how to react, and she should laugh, or she should be mad with me, or she should, like, stay quiet. So she stood pretty quiet because the way I reacted, it was, like, so weird. And I kind of felt like I acted a little bit off character. Like, at first I was, like, caught off guard, so I was, like, laughing it off. I was like, oh, like, you know, like, damn, like, all right. And then halfway there, I got mad because I see those people looking at me and I look like a freaking idiot. So I'm like, wait, I'm about to make this line to ask this rude ass built body okay, a question that it was a simple answer, and she's gonna probably be rude at me again. Like, no, I'm not finna do that. Like, she can stay there and work at a fucking college bookstore instead of actually getting a degree to get a better paying job. If she was mad that she doesn't get paid enough, or if she was having a bad day, I was having a bad day. Was I rude to her box built? No, that's not. So I was just mad. I was so freaking mad. So my friend said I had a weird bipolar experience. I kind of felt like it was bipolar, but I was just so mad. Like, I felt like going back in there and spitting in her face. I know that's really bad to say because, you know, spit is like really, you know, spitting on somebody is like really like, but that's exactly how I felt. Like, I wanted to spit in her face. Like, for you to be that rude to somebody for no reason, like, she was just so rude to me for no reason, and I came at her so nice. Like, I get that there was a big line, and I get that, you know, those people have been waiting, but you could have said it in a, you didn't even have to answer my question right away. You could have just told me, you gotta make that line. No, but she was just so rude. Like, what the did I do to you, bitch? For no reason, though. Like, what did I do? Alright, guys, so that was the end of the story. I know it's pretty short, but I just felt like talking about it again. Just talking about it kind of made me a little bit angry, and like, Monday when I go, I should do something about that, but no, I'm not. But I just wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was really freaking wild how people are like, can be so rude for no reason. Like, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, my social media, I be mostly on Snapchat because that's the one that I'm mostly active on, and Instagram. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the freaking challenge video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.